So we got Coach Dave here. He's going to talk about rowing setup and positioning on the rower, and then we're going to go over some common faults that we see on a regular basis. Go ahead, Coach. I'm going to bring it in close here.
When you put your feet in the straps, you want the strap to go over your midfoot, so kind of like the ball of your foot. So adjust these guys, the foot holds as needed, up or down. I personally like mine on a 3. I know Drew likes his on a 4.
I do.
It depends on your foot size. He's got a little bit bigger foot than I do. Crank these things down as tight as you can, and that's your main setup.
All right, now that we've got the beautiful Coach Dave set up on the rower, he's got his feet in the right spot, we're going to go over what we see when people first turn on the rower, and then how we can fix a couple of other problems that we see. So Coach Dave, would you mind showing us the, I just have gotten on the rower for the first time, and this is really a new thing for me. Go ahead and do a couple strokes that way. Awesome. See a lot of rushing. Good. Or not so good. Maybe 1 or 2 more. That's 1, maybe 1 more. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and set that down. So thank you for doing that the wrong way. So now what we're going to do is fix, and we're going to break down the rowing stroke here. So what Dave is going to do is going to go and grab that handle. He's loaded up and wants you to freeze there for a moment. So now he's hanging out almost like a deadlift position. On the way back out, he's going to drive with his legs first and hold. Good. Now he's going to open his body, and he's going to finish with his arms. And he's going to do that in reverse. So it's going to be arms, then body, then legs, and then legs, body, arms. And repeat, so arms, body, legs, legs, body, arms. Arms, body, legs, legs, body, arms. We're going to go over one thing that we see a lot. I call it the rushed row, or the handle having to go over the mountains instead of cruising past the mountains. So go ahead and bring that handle out, Coach. Good, so he gets good on the way out, but on the way back in, that handle's going to go, up and over his knees. Go ahead and do a couple strokes like that. So you can see he's not following that pattern of arms out first. He's letting the knees break first and then leaning in without letting the hands or handle get past the knees. Good, go ahead and take it all the way back, Coach, and hold. Awesome, so we're going to take it back to arms first, hinge from the hips, and then in all the way. Awesome, and then back out. Good, he's got a nice straight line. If you see that chain right there, it's going straight out and straight back in. There's not a lot of up and down with it. All right, so we're back hitting you from another angle. We're going to talk about where we want you to pull the handle, or paddle, sometimes referred to. So usually we say right to the middle of the sternum, or possibly a little bit lower, nothing up by the neck or chest. So Coach, why don't you do a couple funky reps in all the wrong areas, huh? Good, leaning back, going all the way to the collar, the jugular row we call. Awesome, maybe something lower now. Good, the belly button piercer, or the grazer, if you know what I mean. Good, and how about a couple good ones? He's going to pull right to the mid-sternum, elbows slightly flared. He finishes big open chest. He doesn't slam it into himself. It's nice, smooth stroke. It finishes very lightly with the arms, not a lot of jamming, not a lot of arm pulling. It's just a nice, smooth finishing move. And we're going to talk about stroke rate and being efficient with your movement, because that's what CrossFit's all about. So what we're going to talk or work with here is about a 2-to-1 ratio or 1-to-2 ratio, depending on how you look at it. He's going to be really strong and smooth on the way out, and really easy and relaxed on the way back in. So go ahead and let's do some beautiful strokes here, Dave, with that ratio of 1, 2, 3. He's strong out, 2, 3. Strong, 2, 3. He's not rushing in and out. Why don't you do a couple rush strokes? Good, where he's just hustling too much. He's moving a lot, which is awesome, but he's not being efficient. Let's go back to that beautiful pace, that good pace. Good. So he's doing a 1, 2, 3. Gets time to recover on the way back in. For you bigger fellas like me and Dave, we're going to move it a little bit slower. We're going to use our size to our advantage here. If you're a little bit shorter, a little bit lighter, you might have to increase that rate just a little bit, but that ratio will always stay the same. So you might move a little bit faster, but you're always going to hit that same recovery rate. Awesome. Thanks, Coach.